Lost at the Airport. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Bright English. Today we have a very special story that will help you improve your English in a fun and engaging way. If you're looking to practice your listening skills, you're in the right place. And if you also want to work on your speaking, you can try something called shadowing. What is shadowing? It's a simple but powerful technique. You listen to me, then repeat what I say, trying to copy my pronunciation, rhythm, and tone. It's like being my shadow. You follow my voice. In this video, I'll speak slowly and clearly. After each sentence, I'll pause so that you can repeat. First, listen carefully, then say the sentence out loud, just like me. Try to match how I pronounce the words and how I say the sentence. You can pause the video at any time to practice more. And of course, you can watch this video again and again. That's how real progress happens. You'll also see the full text on the screen so you can read and follow along. This helps with understanding, and you'll learn new words too. Now, let me tell you a little bit about today's story. It's about a girl named Elena. She has been learning English for a few years. Her English isn't perfect, but she can speak and understand quite well. She needs to travel to another state in the U.S., and something funny happens. What do you think it could be? Let's find out together. Are you ready to practice with me? Let's get started. Elena's adventure begins. My name is Elena. Today I'm traveling to another state. I have my ticket. I have my bag. I am ready. But something feels different today. I'm not going to the usual airport I always use. This time I'm using a new airport. Why? Because the flight is cheaper. I think, that's great. I can save some money. But here's the problem. I don't know this airport. I've never been here before, not even once. Now I arrive at the airport area. I see cars, I see signs. But where is the actual airport? I don't see the check-in area. I think to myself, this is strange. Where do I go? Then I see a bus. It says shuttle on the front. I think, do I need this bus? I walk up to someone nearby and ask, excuse me, does this bus go to the check-in area? He says something, but I don't understand. He talks fast, way too fast for me. I smile politely, say, thank you, and walk toward the bus anyway. I think, okay, maybe this is right. Maybe this bus will take me where I need to go. But there's a small problem again. Inside the bus, there is no sign. There is no screen to show the stops. I don't know where to get off. I think, maybe I'll see the check-in area when we get close. Maybe it will be obvious. The bus starts moving. It turns once, then turns again. I wait, and wait, and wait. Still, nothing happens. I don't see any check-in area. I don't see any airport terminal. Then the bus stops. I look outside. Wait. What? This is the same place. I'm back at the parking lot where I started. I think, no, no, no. What just happened? Why am I back here? This cannot be real. I just went in a big circle. Now I don't know what to do. I sit there, unsure. I think, should I try again? Should I ask someone else for help? What is even happening right now? I stay on the bus. I don't move. I don't say anything. Then the bus driver looks at me. He says, "You didn't get off." I reply, "I didn't know where to get off." He laughs and says, "That's okay. Let's go again. I'll help you this time." I think, okay, maybe this time it'll work. Now we go again. This is my second ride on the same bus. The bus moves. I look outside. I see the same streets. I see the same buildings. I think, okay, this looks familiar. I remember this part. Then the bus stops again. But the driver says nothing. I wonder, should I get off now? Is this the stop? But I wait. The bus moves again. Now I think, no, maybe that was the stop. I start to feel nervous. What if I miss the right stop again? The bus turns. It stops again. Now the driver says, "This is not your stop." Wait. He's watching me? He smiles and says, "Don't worry. I know where you need to go." I say, "Okay, thank you." But I still don't know where we're going. What if I never get to the airport? What if I miss my flight? Then the bus stops again. This time the driver says, "Now, this is the place. Check-in is over there." I feel so happy, finally. But then he says something funny. He says, "You just had the full tour. First ride is free." Oh no, I feel so embarrassed. But at least I made it. Now, I get off the bus. The driver points and says, "Go that way. You'll find the check-in area." I say, "Thank you so much." I walk a little, and yes, I see it. I see the check-in counters. Finally, I think, I'm here. I can check in now. But wait, where is my ticket? I check my phone. Yes, I have it. Everything is okay. I walk to the line. I wait. I look around. Then I hear something. It's the same bus again. The same driver is back. He stops the bus. He opens the door and shouts, "Hey! You forgot something." I think, oh no, did I leave my bag? I run to the bus and ask, "What did I forget?" He smiles and says, "You forgot to wave goodbye." What? Is that a joke? Yes, it's a joke. I laugh. He laughs. Then he says, "Next time, you'd better ask which stop is yours. And you'd better not ride the full tour again." I say, "Okay, you're right. Next time, I'd better ask more questions." He drives away. I stand there and think, you'd better be ready when you use a new airport. You better listen carefully when people talk fast. And you better remember, airplanes don't wait. This airport is not easy, but I made it. I am here. I'm ready for my flight. And now, I know what to do next time. The lesson behind the story. This is a funny story, but it's also an important one. Sometimes when we are in a new place, we don't understand everything. Sometimes people speak fast. Sometimes we're just not sure what to do. But that's okay. We are learning. We are growing. And every mistake is part of the process. In this story, I don't understand the directions. I don't know where to get off the bus. I go in a big circle. It feels confusing. It feels a little scary. But in the end, I find my way. And that's just like learning English. Maybe you don't understand every word. Maybe you don't say the sentence perfectly. Maybe you feel nervous when you speak. But keep going. You'd better not give up. You'd better practice more. Every mistake helps you. Every try makes you better. You don't need perfect English. You just need to communicate. And people will help you, just like the bus driver helped me. Language takeaway. Let's look at some useful phrases and vocabulary from the story. The bus driver says, "You'd better ask which stop is yours. You'd better not ride the full tour again." What does "you'd better" mean? It means it's a good idea to do something. It's like giving strong advice or a warning. We say, "You'd better" plus base verb. Examples: you'd better study. You'd better ask questions. You'd better not be late. If you say, "You'd better not," it means don't do it. Examples from the story: you'd better not ride the full tour again. You'd better listen next time. You can use this to give advice to others or to yourself. Like Elena says, "I'd better ask more questions next time. I'd better check the stops." Bonus lesson. What just happened? This question is used when something is surprising, confusing, or strange. It means, "I don't understand what is going on right now." Use it when something goes wrong, something funny happens, you are surprised or confused. Examples: the bus returns to the same place. "What just happened? You missed the stop." What just happened? Someone says something strange. What just happened? You can say it to yourself or out loud. It's a very common phrase in real conversations. Practice with me. Repeat out loud. What just happened? I don't understand. What just happened? Wait, what just happened? Quick review. Now you know 2 useful expressions. You'd better, for advice or warnings. What just happened? For confusion or surprise. Both are natural, simple, and great for daily English. Great job. Remember, these phrases are useful when you travel or when you're in any situation where you feel confused or need help. Final words. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed Elena's story and learned something new. You can watch this video again and again to practice your shadowing. The more you repeat, the better your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence will become. If you liked this story, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe so we can keep learning together. Before we go, remember this. Learning English is not about being perfect. It's about being brave. So keep speaking, keep asking questions, and enjoy the journey.